Now, one of the things, or some of the things that people ask themselves as to why is NIO having a lot of market share when it comes to the premium segment, right? And this is so simple. NIO cars are of top quality. NIO cars comes with pretty good, decent technology, which make users to fall in love more than any other premium brand. It is for this reason that they are dominating the premium or the high-end premium brand, which is something that is pretty exciting. I mean, day to after day, we get to see good comments coming from users or those that are driving NIO cars to say that the NIO cars are actually good, and they think of continuing driving the NIO cars, and they don't see themselves driving other cars than NIO. I mean, today we got a lady who just recently purchased or who owns a NIO car and indicated that after driving this car, she does not see herself driving any other car besides the NIO because of the comfort, because of the kind of a car NIO is. This shows you that NIO cars, once you go NIO, you will never want to go anywhere else, which shows you the kind of cars NIO is building. This on itself, it is a pretty good, decent thing. It is a catalyst on its own. User experience, it is a catalyst on its own, and it is one thing that will continue making NIO cars do well in terms of sales, which we look forward to. I mean, a video before this one, we're talking about the new regulations that will be taking place from the 1st of March next year of doing or running a battery test on all the users or people that own EV cars in China, which is something that shows you one thing, and that is if you are not or you have not subscribed to NIO Battery as a Service, then you should, or you will forever have a headache thinking if whether your battery or the battery in your car is in good conditions or not, because if it's not in good condition, then unfortunately you will end up not allowed to drive or continue driving that car, as it will pose risks to other EV cars or to the infrastructure, which is something that is pretty exciting. This shows you that NIO will be one of the favorite EV cars to go to when you're thinking of buying an EV car. If not NIO, there are sub-brands, Onvo, Firefly, and those of the EV cars that have partnered with NIO when it comes to utilizing of this battery swapping station. This shows you the potential that lies within this NIO stock. This shows you what NIO can be in the future, and those that are persevering will definitely be rewarded in the long term. This is a showcase. It's not a matter of if, whether NIO will be successful. NIO is going to be successful, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, especially of the share price, will definitely be rewarded. So I'm happy about these stories like this coming from this lady are some of the stories why we continue investing onto NIO, because we know NIO car, though I don't drive or own a NIO car, but rather own a Volkswagen and an Audi, I know that NIO, it is a very good top quality car that has been confirmed by quite a number of users in China, which shows you of how competitive NIO is. And not only in China, even in Europe, those that are driving the NIO cars, those that are driving ET7, EL6, EL8 in Europe, they are definitely agreeing with what the Chinese users of NIO are saying, and that is NIO cars are absolutely great, and some of the EV cars, or most EV cars rather, don't even come close when it comes to the quality, when it comes to the comfortability, and when it comes to the technology that you find into the NIO cars, which is something that tells us that blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price trading this low will definitely be rewarded in the long term. So I'm happy, I'm excited. I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. I think this is great news. We continue seeing good stories each and every week coming about NIO. Last week it was a user that switched from Audi to NIO. That other week it was a user that was thinking about going for a Mercedes SUV, but after test driving a NIO car, they made a choice of thinking of going to buy a NIO SUV. These are some of the stories that we are getting in, week out, which shows you, or it tells us one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. NIO, it is a company that continues to do very well, and the chances are very high that we are going to see this company continuing to do well even in the future. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price, I'll say this again, will definitely be rewarded. But again, before you make any move, sell, buy, or increase your holdings, make sure that you do your own due diligence, so that at least you're comfortable as you are investing onto this NIO stock, because NIO stock, looking at the stock, it is quite volatile price wise, and therefore if you don't know much about this company, you are going to burn with the short sellers in the long term and regret why you sold this company, because blue sky is coming, because new fundamentals are not in connection with the current share price, and therefore because of you reacted based on what you were seeing in the share price, you miss an opportunity of a lifetime, which some of us come in the near future will be reaping and laughing at the kind of returns that would have gained onto the NIO stock. But of course, these are just my opinions, right? I mean, I know that we are not in China, but this experience, these posts that we get from Chinese consumers time and again, they tell us, or they show us the kind of cars that NIO is building. They show us the kind of quality that NIO is building when it comes to their cars, which will mean one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. NIO will do exceptionally well, because what will win, or what will make NIO to dominate, to win this fast growing EV market, is to continuously making quality cars, innovating, and of course making sure that their car are safe. So then the car needs to be safe, and as it stands, the NIO cars are ticking all of these boxes, which will make them succeed absolutely in the future, which is why I think there is no way that NIO is going to fail, which is why I think there is no way NIO is going to go to bankruptcy, because it is also backed by the government. Time in, time out, or sometimes we see the government injecting money onto NIO, trying to assist them, whether in terms of building infrastructure, in terms of building factories, which is something that is pretty exciting, and it shows you that this is a giant in the making. And NIO, in the next 5 to 10 years, those that are not taking opportunities are definitely going to regret not doing so, because blue sky is coming. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. Do your own due diligence, so that at least you're comfortable as you are investing into this stock, because this stock, truth be told, it is quite volatile, and therefore it requires you to have done some due diligence, so that at least you're comfortable as you are investing into this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.